Good morning and welcome to Tuesday. We've been in a funk. That's what we've been into. And I've just had to give myself a stern talking to. Yeah, moods are dipping. We're struggling. All we know is that we have to get the house cleared. Mr. Warner's going to give me a lesson in new plugs and old plugs.
So, old plug.
Yeah.
And new plug.
Yeah.
Right. Obviously do the same job.
Yeah.
In and out of socket.
Yeah.
What do you think the difference is between the two?
Oh, one's live at all times or something.
Okay. Sort of. So basically what used to happen in the old days
Yeah.
was these plugs here, when people used to pull them out,
Yeah.
if they got stuck they would pull them there.
Yeah.
And both these prongs would be live. You'd touch the prong.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, oh, get electric shock. Obviously it doesn't bother me, I'm used to it. But
Yeah.
so these old plugs got superseded by these ones, which have got plastic covers.
Yeah.
If you accidentally touch it, you've got more chance of touching the plastic than the whole metal.
Okay, thank you for that. Can I just say, I'm 53 years old and never once have I had an electric shock off a plug.
You never had a 240? That's
No,
good.
never.
You don't do anything dangerous, do you?
No, I don't do anything dangerous like pulling plugs out.
I had one as a small child when I used to have a bedside lamp in my bedroom.
Yeah.
And the bulb went and I took it out and I thought, oh, interesting. I put my finger in the end of the socket.
Right.
I remember
Always an inquisitive child, Mr. Warner. What's this
It was
do?
in between changes and I was a bit keen.
I've never done that. Also, never. No, never put my finger into a live
I
socket.
didn't know it was a live socket, did I? I was little.
Mr. Warner's trying to get a filing cabinet down the stairs. This is slightly nerve-wracking. Do you want to do it a step at a time? You must have been young when you carried it up there, Glenn.
Huh? I'll be alright once I'm on that.
Oh, on terra firma. Oh, well done. Well done. Well done, that man. I'm now slightly worried because Glenn is now waxing the top of the step where he scratched it by accident. What are you bringing down now, Mr. Warner?
It's actually a telephone table is what they originally were. It's what I used to install when I was doing still office furniture. I used to put them in office. And I remember putting my mum one for her office. Is that the last step?
Last step, yeah, last step. Oh. Yay! Well done. I got a letter. This is from Leslie, all the way from Canada. It's a right parcel of goodness in here. Lovely letter. How beautiful is that? I'm late for a very important date. Your birthday. Happy belated birthday, love, Leslie. Oh, thank you, Leslie. Dear Lisa, well, first I must apologise for not writing sooner. Leslie, you do not need to apologise. I absolutely loved your letter, Leslie. Thank you for that. Wonderful. I'm going to reply in a moment, but first I'm going to go and have a look at the tiny bedroom that these two pieces of furniture came out of. They've come out of this little room, which was Glenn's mum's office. It's got a beautiful desk and chair in here, which we are very much hoping to keep, so that one day when we actually do get a home, this is where I'd love to sit and write my letters.
In every nook and cranny.
Yeah.
Every nook and cranny. That was our favourite briefcase, that one on top as well. I mean, it just goes on.
And on. Mr. Warner's been busy. He's been bringing down more furniture. So this is one of the drawers from the desk. And in here, we have found a folder of stuff from when I started my business. This is one of our first leaflets. We was all looking a bit young there, Mr. Warner. More Think stuff. We were obviously featured in something there. A couple of postcards.
My mum kept all of the stuff.
That's lovely, isn't it? My goodness, this looks a bit retro, doesn't it? Casio little TV. Let's go for a little walk. Let's stretch our legs. Let's get some steps in. So Glenn said he's going to take me on a tour and he's going to take me the way he used to walk to school. Glenn found some paperwork that indicated that Glenn's mum or dad's name was on this clock. But let's see if we can spot it. Glenn hasn't spotted it yet, but he's just spotted names of people that he knows. We actually never knew that this was even had names on. Glenn's just said we can't go till we find it. But the clock's actually chiming. Never knew that happened either.
Found it.
In fact, Glenn's found it. Glenn's found it.
Right in the middle.
Tony, Pauline, Debbie and Glenn Warner wish good health and happiness to all true friends. How many times have you driven past that clock and never knew that was on there? Hundreds. Glenn's given me a tour of all the hot spots, all the places where his friends used to live when he was growing up. So this wasn't here when Glenn was growing up. This is fairly new. I say fairly new. It's probably been there about 15-20 years, but it wasn't there. Glenn spent a lot of his childhood at his friends, which was in this block here.
So none of these trees were here.
Memories, eh, Glenn?
And we knew everybody that lived in this.
You knew everyone that lived here.
I can't tell you how many times I've treaded this path.
Glenn and Debbie talk about this alley a lot. When they used to walk to school, they used to call it Flycatcher's Alley.
When you're little, this seems like a long way away.
Let's go get something for dinner. Mr. Warner's got a chair, half stuck, halfway up.
Should have taken the base off.
It's just hanging there. Bottom is now off the chair. Chair is still stuck. I can see this chair not surviving this journey. Mr. Warner! That nearly took you out, that chair.
I did, yeah.
We got pizza for dinner tonight, nothing exciting. I'm gonna watch Sort Your Life Out on TV. I love that programme.